So in this video, I will share another poem with my viewers. I have already shared one poem with my viewers in one of my videos, in one of my previous videos. But in this video, I will also share another poem with my viewers. And the first poem that I shared with my viewers, it was a romantic poem, but this second poem is another kind of poem. This poem is a poem about life, and it's about the world. It's a inspiring poem, but it's also sad. So it's a sad but also inspiring poem that is also hopeful. In parts, and if you read the poem, you'll notice that it's inspiring, sad, and hopeful in parts of the poem. And anyway, this poem that I've written, it's written in AABB rhyme pattern, and I've written this poem myself, and I will show proof of it too. First, I will read the poem out loud to my viewers, and then I will show proof. This poem is original work, and it's my own creation, and that it's free from plagiarism. I ran the poem through EasyBib, to check for plagiarism, and it came out 100% original. And anyway, when it comes to this poem, I will say one thing, which is that if you want to, then you can share the poem with other people too, if you want to. But if you do so, then please give me the credit. I would really like it if you give me credit. I mean, you don't have to give me credit, but I would really like that, and because I work very hard on these poems, anyway, when it comes to this poem, this is one of the poems I've written. I've written quite a few poems over time, and I have shared quite a few of my poems with quite a few people. So a decent amount of people have seen my poems, and they have also seen proof of the poems originalities too, because I've shown the poems to people, and then also shown proof of originality to people. So the poems are my own creation. When it comes to this poem, I really like it, although it's sad and but in parts, but it's also inspiring and hopeful in other parts. And by the way, please watch the full video and also read all the comments. I would really like that. And also write down your own comments. That would be really grateful. That would be really great too. And another thing I want to say is that if my volume gets too high, if my voice gets too high in any part of the video, then just turn the volume down. And also watch this video in the highest quality that you can get it into, anywhere from 360p to 420p to 780p to, I think it's 720 or 780p, I think. And then it goes up as high as 1080p, I think. Basically, watch this video in the highest format that you can get it into. Here I go. So I'm going to read the poem out loud to my viewers first, and then show proof of it. So here I go. Our lives are full of so much misery and pain. Sometimes when I think about it all, I go insane. There is a huge fire inside our eyes. Every time something bad happens, something inside us dies. Yes, we all see at least some happiness in this life, no doubt. But people, let me tell you something. Pain is what we are really about. In many parts of the world right now, many children are starving without food. We live in a world where things are really messed up and screwed. But there is always hope for all the sorrow and misery. Why we all have to suffer is nothing but a huge mystery. Maybe we all can come together and help each other heal. Maybe we all can donate some money to the poor and give some starving child a meal. Don't think of just I, me, and myself, but rather think of us all as we. Yes, we all are part of one humanity. That is something we all must see. We can't fix all the pain, but together we can fix a lot, my friend. There is only one humanity, and we can't be separated. Rather, we must come together and blend. And now I will show proof that I wrote the poem myself, Originality, it says, nice work. We couldn't find any more plagiarism in this masterpiece. So I ran this poem through EasyBib to check for plagiarism, and it came out to be 100% original. By the way, when it comes to this poem, I want to say one thing to my viewers, which is that the I this account that I'm actually using for the EasyBib. I meant to say that the account that I used for EasyBib, it's the account here is not the same account as the account that I used for this particular YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel on which I will upload this video, is not the same as the is not it does not use the same account, does not use the same email as the account which I upload the video. So I will upload this video on the account, but on this account, but the email that I use here is for another account, but it's also my own account. Anyway, this email is anuragvideos78@gmail.com. That is one of my accounts, and I use that account for EasyBib. And I will show more proof of originality. You know, Another page, it says, "Nice work. We couldn't find any more plagiarism in this masterpiece." So, I really did write these poems. Uh, as you can see, it's my account. And and I'll show more proof of even zoomed in that it really is my own suffering. This is the same stuff, but it's a little more zoomed in. As once again it says, "Nice work. We couldn't find any more plagiarism in this masterpiece." You know, it's more zoomed in. I zoomed in, and I also cropped out some of the parts. Like you're probably noticing that the date part is missing here, but you already saw the date part in another in the previous screenshots. But I zoomed in and even a little more, and I also cropped out some stuff, just to show more, better detail. But I once again, Anurag video 78@gmail.com. So it is my own stuff. I also cropped out the picture part from, because you're wondering what happened to the, the icon for my that for the chat for the account, that I use for EasyBib. Like, because in the previous two screenshots you saw a photo of the account that I use for this EasyBib. Well, I also cropped out that part because I wanted to zoom in more on show more stuff, of more detail. So, once again, this one also says, "Nice work. We couldn't find any more plagiarism in this masterpiece." And, this is the second part of the poem, And, once again, my email, anuragvideos78@gmail.com. So, yeah, that was my poem, my second poem that I shared with my viewers. Thank you for watching my videos. Bye now.